Hi everyone and welcome to the Free Range Diva. Last night I watched a video here on YouTube called Why Green Beauty Needs to Die in 2020. This video was posted on the channel Dr. Dray, who is a dermatologist who has a very popular channel here on YouTube. When I watched the video, all I could think of was what gives this person the right to tell me what I can and cannot put on my body? Why is this person trying to take away my choice? What is her beef with green beauty? So I wanted to do a video talking about why I choose to use green beauty products, to support green beauty brands, and to talk about them exclusively on this channel. Yeah, I'm still pissed about it. And it's like the thing that I think is at the core of what angers me so much is that why would someone bash green beauty to begin with? Why is that a threat? And to who is it a threat? So her video starts out with Gwyneth Paltrow, who she, I guess, uses as a symbol of people who don't have an education, who don't know what they're talking about, who are opportunistic, who are pulling the wool over eyes or bamboozling, like the consumer, and are very like woo-woo, and people who follow her are probably woo-woo too. Not that being woo-woo is bad, I think I kind of am, but that's another thing. This was where the first thing that I wanted to address, which is, who are the people behind these green beauty brands? I've had this channel for 5 years. I've talked about a lot of different products. I've never mentioned Gwyneth Paltrow or any of her products, but I have talked about some incredibly talented, badass women who have founded companies based in science and are independent business owners who have an aesthetic and a belief system and only make products that support their belief system. Some of the products that I've mentioned include Jane Iredale, Davita Skincare, Siam Seas, Mahalo, Lux Botanics. You know what? I'm going to list them right here because Hanua, there's so many of green beauty brands that are founded by women. Among the Flowers, Leilani, to name just a few. So if you want to support women entrepreneurs, independent business owners, green beauty is a way to do that. If you want to support transparency as far as ingredients, what they are, what they're derived from, where they're sourced, green beauty is for you. If you want to support companies that respect and protect the environment, that provide a living wage to the people who gather their raw materials, who source their raw materials in ways that are sustainable, green beauty is for you. If you believe that you have the right to know what's in your product and to make an informed decision about that, then green beauty is for you. If you want to educate yourself about skincare, about the products that you're putting on or in your body, green beauty is for you. So this idea that Gwyneth Paltrow is some sort of negative, has a negative connotation for the consumer of green beauty is woefully misguided. It tells me that Dr. Dray doesn't know very much about green beauty at all, or the green beauty industry. So the problem that she seems to have with the products that I use is that they're often marketed as being clean. And to her, that means that the products that she chooses to use are dirty. All I can say to this is it's marketing, okay? It's just marketing. That's what we do in this country. Dermatologist tested, mother approved. You can feel safe and confident using our product. That's what we do. And people in the United States, I would think, are used to it. They understand it. That's how you sell. That's how you move product. And yes, maybe there can be a discussion about that term applied to green beauty. Maybe there are other ways. Well, there are. Green beauty, holistic beauty. Oh, you could just go on and on. The point is that that's a discussion for like another video. There may be some merit to that, but again, at the end of the day, it's lotion. Advertisers use whatever whatever marketing strategies that they can come up with directed at a specific demographic to make money. Because at the bottom line, this is business we're talking about. And yes, there is fear mongering. There is, like this ingredient will cause you cancer. But we have the ability to get online, to go to PubMed or any other scientific journal that you support and find out what that ingredient is and how safe is it. Oh, and that's another thing. According to her, there's no science behind green beauty, which is, again, these formulators that I mentioned are scientists. They're doctors. They're estheticians. They're nutritionists. They're people who, nuclear physicists, who actually, are quite educated about what the product, the ingredients that they're putting together for you to use. I talk about L'Amour skincare a few weeks ago. That is a perfect example of a scientist educated here in the United States who goes back home to Mongolia and formulates skincare products. Dr. Dray also has a problem with green beauty not liking preservatives. And she cites an example of someone that she knows who got an eye infection from a green beauty mascara that wasn't preserved properly. Well, you know what? Any mascara will give you an eye infection if you don't use it correctly. So that's a specious argument right then and there. And frankly, yes, there are green beauty products preserved to the point that they will sit on a shelf for 50 years? No, that is not even remotely natural or anything that I would want to put on my body. No, but there are a vast amount of clean preservatives. Yes, clean as in they won't disrupt your endocrine system or give you cancer. Preservatives that will give you, my DeVita products have a 2-year shelf life and they're preserved with grapeseed extract and a few other items. There are scientists within the green beauty industry that are working on newer and better preservatives all the time. There are formulators who don't use water in their formulas, therefore they don't need really strong preservatives. So your products, look at your products, they will tell you what the shelf life is, follow their guidance, and you should not use your nose and your common sense, and you shouldn't have a problem with green beauty products being preserved. Then she goes on to trash the EWG. At that point I had to click off the video because I was like, I'm at a loss. Apparently it's not good for an organization to provide information if there is a particular ingredient that I'm interested in and I want to know if it's sourced from corn, for example, because I have a corn allergy. Why shouldn't I be able to go to the EWG and get information, data sheets on that particular ingredient to help me figure out if I can use it or not? What is wrong with that? Is there a problem with the fact that the EWG says, you know what? Strawberries are some of the most heavily pesticide sprayed fruits and they have a very thin skin. So perhaps if you like strawberries, you might want to eat organic. Is that a problem? But I digress. Coincidentally, last night I also watched Marie from And the Color Green's latest video, and I'm going to put that right there. No, am I going to put it over here? I'll put it up there somewhere. Because she talks about people that hate on green beauty and the benefits of green beauty and why the green beauty industry has projected to grow to sales of $22 billion by the year 2024, because the public wants it. And the industry is growing. There are new brands coming out all the time. And check out her video, because she goes more into details about, well, her channel is really all about science, but she's a nurse. She's a product formulator herself. And she has an excellent, excellent video with lots of details and specific information about what makes green beauty a viable choice. And a word about the level of intolerance in this video. If it makes you feel better to bash the green beauty industry and those who support it as being uneducated, uninformed, dupes, that says more about you than it does about those who support green beauty. Physician, heal thyself, because intolerance is a sickness that needs to die in 2020. So I'm going to wrap this video up by talking about the fact that we as consumers are putting our money where our belief system is. Because, like it or not, how you spend your money is a political statement. So if you want to support companies that believe in, creating the kind of world that you want to live in, what is wrong with that? You should be able to do that, no matter what that company is. And many of the companies that I talk about give back to the community. The lipstick that I'm wearing is from a company called Color the World. Every tube of lipstick that they sell, a portion of that profit goes to a specific named charity. Osmia Organics partners with an organization that plants trees in Vermont, so that a portion of every order that is placed on their website goes towards planting a tree. A tree is planted for every single order. Earthwise Beauty is another company that partners with an organization that cleans and preserves our ecological oceans, the ecological systems in our oceans. So these companies are not just in it for the money. And I like supporting companies that aren't just in it for the money. And there's no reason why that should offend Dr. Dray, or why that should make her put out a video basically saying that I don't have the right to do that. Because as far as I know, today, January 14th, in the United States, we still have freedom of choice. And we still have the ability to create the kind of world that we want to live in and that we want to leave behind after we die. And if that means that I spend my money on green beauty, then so be it. That's my right. And that is your right. Okay. So yeah, for more information, again, go to Marie's website and the color green. In the description bar below, I'm not only going to link Marie's video, which is excellent, but some other beauty bloggers here on YouTube are weighing in as well. Danielle from Cruelty Free Vegan Beauty and Reagan Hart. So I'm going to link their videos below as well, as well as any other videos that I come across that are addressing this issue. And thank you so much for listening to this brief little rant, especially on a day that I don't normally post. But hey, it bugged the heck out of me, so here's the video. All right, everyone, until I see you again in my next video, which will be on Tuesday, I'm wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.